Bob Long, Bruce Badgley alongside for game 1 of 5. It's the Crusaders of Long Island Lutheran High School, Lou High as they go by, and the Vikings of Archbishop Wood, coached by Mike McDonald in the rating 4A girls state champions here in Pennsylvania. Bruce and I were going to be switching on and off the controls here today, so I'm going to turn it over to our play-by-play guy for this one, Mr. Bruce Badgley. Bruce.
Hey, Bob, thanks a lot. It's great to be here at Archbishop Wood High School, the 2021 Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout. And a great girls matchup here to start things off with Archbishop Wood and Long Island Lutheran.
Yeah, excited for this one, Bruce. Long Island Lutheran, one of the better teams in New York State, and really a team that has national recognition at this point as well. One player that we won't see tonight, Paris Clark, a senior, recently flipped from interest in UCLA, committed to Arizona. As you know, Bruce, those are two of the better women's basketball programs at the college level anywhere. So Paris Clark, unfortunately, we won't be able to see her, but she's trying to get healthy and make sure she has a long and healthy season ahead of her. And for Archbishop Wood, the headliner is Ryan Allen. Ryan Allen with offers just about anywhere you could want to go. She's, again, a rating state champion, as are the rest of these Lady Vikings returning. And with no more Caitlin Oriole, she's already going and playing for Villanova. This is now Ryan Allen's team. Bree Bowen going to Delaware as well. A team that, yeah, they have to replace 3 starters from a state title-winning team, Bruce, but this is a team that thinks they could find themselves right back in Hershey if they play to their standards this year.
Yeah, talking to Coach Mike McDonald before the game, I mean, he's got a game plan put together on how he's trying to get this team, ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, we're ready for the tip-off here.
Another girl to look out for, number 13, Kate Koval, a girl with 20-plus offers, and she's going to go play high Division I basketball. She wins the tip, and we're underway.
That's Emma Von Essen over to Stolarska. Maria Stolarska, and a 3 put up there by Uda Nakamura. It was no good. Nakamura again with the ball.
And you already see an offensive rebound created by Kate Koval. Extra possessions here. Lou High in the red, Archbishop Wood in the home whites.
Essen in trouble. Nice feed, though, to Stolarska. Essen. Nakamura inside to Koval. Boy, that's something that Archbishop Wood is going to have trouble with.
That's a heck of a finish there from Koval. You can guard all you want, double teamed underneath, but at some point the height just too much to handle.
Absolutely. That's Morgan there and Fleming. Brianna Bowen. And a deep shot from the corner, no good. It looked like it could have been a little over the back, but ball goes over to Long Island Lutheran.
That was Deja Evans taking that shot, Bruce. A transfer from Plymouth White Marsh High School locally here in Philadelphia. She fits to be a key in replacing those 3 starters that graduated last year.
Stolarska out high. Dior Resisasi, that's the name of the day.
Long way to go there, Bruce, but yes.
It goes right. 3 ball up, no good. And Koval keeps it alive. Back inside, no good. Nakamura now. Oh, yeah, some steps in there. Good defense by Archbishop Wood, causing the turnover.
But too many possessions there, Bruce. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession for Lou High and creating more of the opportunities. Good base half-court defense there by Archbishop Wood, though, to hold him to just 2 in the first couple of possessions.
Deep one there by Allen. Got it. Wow.
That could be your player of the year in the state of Pennsylvania. A lot of basketball still to go here, but as good as it gets here in the Keystone State.
I like that high trap there, but Nakamura, no good. Bowen now with the board. Allen, no good again. And knocked out, I believe, that time by Koval. So Archbishop Wood to retain possession here. 3-2, 5:42 remaining in quarter number 1. This is game one of the 2021 Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout. We had our first game. Oh, and a nice up and under there. Deja Evans.
That one brought rain, Bruce. 5-2 lead early on for Archbishop Wood.
Von Essen driving across the lane. Nakamura now going right to the basket. Inside to Koval, and she's got it. Wait, you know, Coach Mike McDonald felt that was going to be, for Archbishop Wood, felt that Koval was going to be a tough matchup, and she's proven that early on.
Well, and it's not just the size, right, Bruce? It's the off-ball movement to create the opening and create the assist.
Wood now looking for something inside. Allen. Evans. Allen again, no good. Nice rebound there by Melissa Stolarska. And over to Emma Von Essen.
Yeah, good rebound there by Maria Stolarska. Touch foul there, nickel dimer, our first foul of the afternoon.
Yeah, I kind of like how Wood is picking them up hot, picking up the defense out high. I think that's in an effort to kind of negate Koval there.
Both of these teams have challenged themselves, Bruce. In fact, one of Lou High's 4 losses, which again, 4 losses, they're playing teams in the top 25 nationally.
Koval, a good move to the basket, no good. Here's Allen leading the fast break all the way, and she's fouled.
Yep, that's great aggression there, understanding that she had to step on the defense. That defender was never going to be able to get into legal guarding position, attack the rim. Now, Bruce, I was talking about those 4 losses for Lou High. One of them was to Sidwell Friends. Yeah, Sidwell Friends, the #1 ranked team nationally.
Well, I'll tell you, challenging is one thing. You know, I think it's important in an off-season schedule. I know that schools want to challenge themselves, but they need to challenge them in a way that's beneficial. And not just to play the best team in the country, but play the best team that is going to make you improve.
Sure. Well, and again, without Paris Clark for a couple of those games, that's not something that Blue High was expecting going into these games. But this is a team that thinks that they are, you know, a national power. And they're playing a heck of a game thus far against another team that thinks of themselves the same way.
Well, that was Evan Von Essen that missed a shot. She's going to try another 3. No good. Good block out there by Wood, but they can't come up with the rebound. Nakamura nails it.
Another 2 offensive rebounds there, and a really good underscreen that time by Koval to create that second 3-point shot. Didn't go in, but the more of those opportunities you give yourself, you're going to get some good looks.
Kara Meredith takes it into the game and takes a shot. It's no good, and Lutheran back with it.
Keep an eye on these couple of minutes here. Deja Evans and Ryan Allen both check out of the game for Archbishop Wood. 2 of the bell cows for this Archbishop Wood team, and important to see how they can fare with those 2 on the bench.
Yeah, very interesting with the early substitution of both of those players. Nakamura trying to give and go with Koval. It's intercepted by Archbishop Wood. Bowen got it. A 3 for Brianna Bowen. And Wood up 10-6 early on. Got 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. This is the first game of the 2021 Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout here at Archbishop Wood High School. That shot no good. Koval over the back. That's what you got to do. Beautiful textbook block out on that play. So inbounds here for Archbishop Wood. That's Ava Redinger handling the ball. Over to Delaney Finnegan, and now that's Brianna Bowen at the top of the circle, looking for somebody. Finnegan got it stopped. Nakamura now trying to get it under control. Over to Evans. Excuse me.
One too many steps there, traveling.
That was Stolarska. So Brianna Bowen to inbounds here for Archbishop Wood. Inbounds there to Ava Redinger. You know, I was commenting to one of the coaches before the game that the toughest part about, broadcasting girls basketball, beautiful steal there by Kara Meredith, and that's deep for Ava Renninger. The two gals off the bench doing it for Wood. Now, I was commenting to one of the coaches earlier that the toughest part about broadcasting girls basketball are the ponytails. You can't see the numbers. And when you do the state finals and you're way up, I mean, you're almost guessing sometimes, but at least here we're close enough where we can see, and we can sure see Koval, and she got fouled there. Emily Now's with the foul.
Yeah, not much you can do there. Got the position inside, and when you do that much work ahead of time, it's going to be really tough for that defense to react. Great job there by Koval creating the look.
Up and no good with the first one. 12-6 in favor of Wood. 1:46 remaining here in quarter number one, our first game here. 2021 Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout. Thanks for joining us here on Bob Long Sports. I'm Bruce Badgley, Will Ryan on camera, a cast of thousands. All right, Ava Renninger now. She's handled the ball well off the bench. She's one that you would never be able to see that number at the Giant Center. That's a long ponytail there for Ava. But Ryan Allen nails it.
And now it's Archbishop Wood hitting the offensive glass, Bruce. Big time, undersized. Get yourself a board and get the ball into the hands of your best player. Really nice from Archbishop Wood. A timeout late in the first frame.
Yeah, I like their offensive movement. It's been very crisp, very precise, very quick. And nobody's kept the ball either on the dribble or via the pass for very long. They're moving that ball quickly through the offensive end. That's what I've liked about Wood early on.
Bob Long, Bruce Badgley here. Game 1 of 5 for us. Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout, a wonderful cause here today. John Mosco put so much work into this event every year. Weren't able to do it last year, of course, with the pandemic. So happy that we're able to be back in the gym here in December of 2021. And Bruce, you may remember 2 years ago, this event was highlighted by a 7-overtime game between the Archbishop Wood boys and Paul VI.
Yeah.
And that's something that will live on within the annals of this tournament forever, and certainly adds a little bit of juice to this one. Also, the lineup does that for you as well. Some excellent teams going at it today.
A little trouble here with Lou High. But Nakamura taking to the basket and right to Koval, but she misses it, tries it again, no good. She's had some good looks inside, came up empty. Renninger, nice fake there by Bowen, and she goes to the basket and gets hammered.
Yeah, good aggressive drive to the basket. Tough to see here. It does look like there was a lot of ball, but some body contact, and you go to the basket that aggressively, you almost force the official to make a call there. Good job by Bowen.
So at the line with 2. Brianna Bowen, who's committed to Delaware.
A future Blue Hen, Bruce.
Every time I say the word Delaware, I always think of Wayne's World and going to Delaware. But
there you go.
That's for us old guys here.
I was going to say, the reference is lost on me, but I'm sure the crowd is loving it.
Oh, gosh. See, that's the thing with me, Bob. You get a little bit of that bad humor.
That's a great
beautiful steal there by Allen. And, ooh, boy, these girls are really out of Brianna Bowen and Kate Koval there having a little action on the floor.
Yeah, another look at the steal there by Allen. And just a kickball. That's the right call. I know a little bit getting tied up after the fact, but good call by the officials there. Great double team on the larger Koval.
So Bowen now. Finnegan. Allen. She gets it back, and a 3 is no good. Oh, wow, Koval right over Brianna Bowen. But Bowen hanging tough in the backcourt on defense. Boy, almost the travel there. Nice. Up and in there by Lena Rodriguez off the bench for Lou High. 17-10 in favor of Wood. We're down to 7 seconds to go. Inside for the shot, no good there by Delaney Finnegan as the quarter comes to an end. Our first of several quarters here today at the 2021 Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout. Bruce Badgley, Bob Long, Will Ryan.
Excited.
Having fun, man, having fun.
Will's going to be having quite the day here for us. He's going to play in the LaSalle game. He's on the LaSalle varsity team, so he'll be there for that one, of course, as a participant. And then he'll be helping us out with the games leading up until the night's conclusion. That's George School against Archbishop Wood boys, and that will be one heck of a matchup.
Well, I really appreciate the invite, my man. This is a lot of fun. Coming down to Philadelphia, doing some of these great games. Obviously up in Reading there, we've got the state 6A champion, Reading High Red Knights, who will be playing in the next game here. So,
taking on the LaSalle Explorers.
Yeah.
Yes, that should be good.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun here. So a lot of good basketball here today. Thanks for joining us here on Bob Long Sports. Bruce Badgley from LL Hoops and SSP Network and Parts Unknown joining Bob Long here.
You're all over, Bruce. I saw you last week at a lot at Hershey for the state title games for football. That was great.
Oh, you did. You and Carrie that I've got connections to during the games or whatever like that. Just you guys did a tremendous job there on the NFHS network doing those games for the state football championships. And on to quarter number 2. Brian Allen over to Brianna Bowen. No good, but nice rebound in there by Shannon Morgan. Out to Bowen.
Shannon Morgan did it twice there. First the back screen to create the open look, and then the offensive carom. A great possession.
Allen a 3, no good. And Koval right there, Johnny on the spot to pull on that rebound. Emma Von Essen into Koval, and that's Nakamura off to the side. Rodriguez, no good. Oh, look at that rebound by Koval, and she muscles it in.
Give her an offensive rebound and 2 points for her efforts. Now, Archbishop Wood's going to want it over the back, and I kind of understand that, quite frankly.
It looks like she's over the back on everyone, but I think that's because she's so much taller than everybody out there.
Yeah.
So Bowen now looking for something inside. And she's got it. Oh, nice fake. Got Koval to commit. Went right by her and laid it in. Great move there by Brianna Bowen.
Well, and again, you beat her down the court there. You run off that ball screen. And then you're able to use your footwork and athleticism to let Koval fly by. Use her aggressiveness against her. Great offensive execution by Bree Bowen. Now an offensive foul, a moving screen against Koval.
Well, she's got to remain in the game for Lou High to stay with Wood, that's for sure. So Ava Reniger, really a nice job off the bench handling the ball for Wood. Into Allen, that's Bowen, who's matched up against Koval again. Oh, nice steal there, but picked back up by Wood. Allen, and no good. That was Shannon Morgan, but they wave off that basket by Bowen due to a travel.
Boy, so you come to that jump stop and you're able to make one more step there. That's what Mike McDonald is saying on the sideline, right? Jump stop. One more, and they say, hey, that last step was not legal. McDonald doesn't like the call, but again, great effort on the offensive glass by Archbishop Wood.
And looks like we got a hold inside on Koval.
No, I think that's going to go against Bowen.
Oh, yeah, Bowen on Koval there.
Yep.
That's an interesting matchup that they've got Bowen on Koval. But, I mean, just kind of pick your poison there for Mike McDonald on who's going to guard her. And a great steal there by Wood. Reniger Looking for somebody on the fast break. Bowen inside to Allen. Turn around, maneuvers in. Oh, no good. And she got hammered. That foul's going to be on Dior Resisasi.
That's just more great footwork there by Allen. This one somehow almost falls and then kind of recognizes the contact. All in one motion goes back up, recognizing that the primary defender didn't have the ball, had her wrist. One piece of housekeeping, Bruce, on the other end. It was Allen, the primary defender, the secondary defender that was called for the foul, not Bree Bowen.
Not Bowen, okay.
First, second.
Allen sinks it.
1 of 2.
So 20-12 now, 5:40 remaining here in the first half. Lou High and Archbishop Wood fight for the ball inside. Thrown right there to number 20, Delaney Finnegan. Nice move and in! Delaney Finnegan with the left hand.
Little Euro step.
Yeah, right. They called it the play before and not that one. I mean,
that was a heck of a move.
Lou High now trying to get something offensively. It's Emma Van Essen now. Pops, no good. Nice rebound there. Delaney Finnegan. Reniger to Allen. You can't leave her open like that. She nails the three.
Oh, and that's what makes her so hard to guard, because you come out and you contest there with a little head fake. She's by you into the basket. So good from Ryan Allen.
So Lou High now trying to stay in this with Archbishop Wood.
Isn't this exactly where you'd like Paris Clark in there to get you a good bucket? Well, there's one right there.
Nice.
Great back slip.
Yeah, beautiful give and go there.
Yeah, a little slip screen, Bruce, faking the high ball screen.
Oh, boy, that was interesting of whether that was up and back or not.
Yep, only got the 1 foot across, so that's okay at that point.
Bree Bowen now. Reniger to Allen, back, no good, Koval. And here comes Lou High. They typically like to play up-tempo, but that Wood defense has been good getting back. But a nice drive there by Van Essen is no good. Reniger on the fast break, leading it, and tries the left hand, no good.
Yeah, maybe a little ambitious there without a lot of numbers, trying to go to your offhand to finish there.
Yeah, Emma Van Essen now.
25-14 your score.
Stop and pop. Taking it into her own hands. 25-17, 3:20 to go here until halftime of the opening game here. And Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout.
A quick 5-0 spurt exactly when Lou High needed it. Long way to go in this game. One stop and a bucket, and you're looking a lot differently than it was just a minute ago.
Bowen now. Allen, Bowen, pops. Oh, a step back three, no good.
Koval did just enough to contest on the outside there. Sped up Bree Bowen the least bit there, and now Lou High, a little bit of momentum here on the road against Archbishop Wood.
Resisasi, excuse me, and that's Nakamura. Looking for somebody open. Emma Van Essen played a good first half for Lou High. Rodriguez now. Good defensive series by Wood, and Allen with the board. They're going to slow it down here with about 2 minutes to go here until halftime. 25-17 in favor of Archbishop Wood. And a timeout there by Mike McDonald. Looked a little discombobulated there on offense, so good timeout by Coach McDonald.
2:03 on the clock, second quarter. Tell you a little bit about what we're doing here today.
Oh, my God. What are we doing here, Bob?
We are broadcasting 5 basketball games, and we get an unbelievable appetizer, if you can call it that, only in that it's the first game we're calling. Archbishop Wood against Long Island Lutheran girls. These are two programs that are going to disperse after this game here today and basically go on with dreams of winning state championships in their respective states. And you know what? There's a good chance for each of them they have an opportunity to do so. Such talent on both sides of the floor. The only thing you certainly wish is that Paris Clark was healthy enough to go out there and play today for Long Island Lutheran. A girl committed to go to Arizona. That was just a couple of days ago, Bruce, that she committed to go out and play for the reigning national champions. And after this one, 4 boys games.
Oh, boy.
LaSalle College High School taking on Reading. That's right, state champion Reading High School. That's at 3:15.
Boy.
Father Judge Ben Salem at 5 o'clock. Imhotep against Mount St. Joseph out of Baltimore. And we'll have the story on Mount St. Joseph. If you don't know much about that program, you should. And then the nightcap, Archbishop Wood and George School.
Well, just a fantastic lineup of games here. Thanks for joining us on Bob Long Sports. And a foul there, reach in. It was Diora Resisase, excuse me, it was, Diora Resisase with the foul.
And so, Bruce, you and I will be calling girls basketball a lot this year. We'll be doing the state title games in Hershey. And so, great to get out here and see certainly a contender in Archbishop Wood. And you'll hear Bruce on play-by-play in this game. I'll be on play-by-play for a few of the other games. We'll get Bruce back on play-by-play for another game here today as well. We're sharing the wealth and excited to be here.
Well, I don't think that my voice would last 5 games, that's for sure. And a beautiful feed inside, a nice lay-in for Emily Nels. And Archbishop Wood, a 10-point lead as we roll it down here to end the first half. 1 minute and 22 seconds to go. Kind of an important possession here for Lou High. Emma Von Essen, she's looking for Koval, who's been blanketed recently. Resisase. And the ball goes over to Wood for a final possession here. I don't know, Bob. You think they're going to hold the ball for the final shot?
Yeah, minute 8 is a long time to hold it. I think you get into your set, and if you get the look you want, you take it. But, again, you see teams be too conservative, turn the ball over, and give up an easy 2. You don't want that either.
Nice move, turnaround move inside, no good. That was Kara Meredith. So Lou High now, this is Nakamura. And Emma Von Essen. Fires, no good. And Koval, boy, she just right over the top of everybody. Couldn't hang on to that one.
Got away with one there.
Good work on the outside there. That's Allie Fleming. Wow. Off the bench, Allie Fleming with the 3. 30-17. We're down to about 12 seconds to go. Lou High now looking to try and get another one on the board before halftime. Resisase. Nakamura, Koval lays it in at the buzzer. So we go to halftime. Archbishop Wood up 30-19 over Long Island Lutheran, or as we call them, Lou High. Wow, great first half of action. Both teams.
Okay, Coach Mike McDonald here with us. Quite an interesting first half there. You guys came out and laid the hammer early.
Yeah, we're doing a decent job defensively for the most part. Obviously, Koval down low is a problem. Right, it takes a team effort. And there's a couple times we're falling asleep on the weak side, help rotating down. But for the most part, we're doing a decent job. Only giving up 19 points isn't bad. Offensively, I'd like to get a few more offensive rebounds. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds down here. We have too many kids standing and watching when shots go up. I think we got a little gas there in the second quarter, and then we got a nice couple buckets with the reserves coming in after that. So we have to keep in mind, try to keep kids fresher. But the game's physical. We're battling, and I'm really happy with the way that half went.
And then as you have that conversation, right, those changes you want to implement, how does that conversation go in the dressing room there?
I mean, we talked about it even during the timeout, that when you're tired, you need to slow it down a little bit, run something, right? We had a couple chances where we're going one-on-one, right, and then we're throwing it up whether we get to the basket or not. We just have to keep their heads. It's their first game at home. There's a nice crowd here. I think they're excited. Again, I'm really happy with the way we played. We just have to control a couple things a little bit better when we have those opportunities to go up bigger. When you have the chance to go up 15 instead of 10 or 11, it can be huge in a close game against a really good team like Long Island Lutheran.
We'll let you get to the locker room and your team. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you.
All right, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of Archbishop Wood, headed back to talk to his team. We'll be back in just a few minutes here on Bob Long Sports.
Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfort Avenue.
Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfort Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Nittany Lions Sports Report. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Nittany Lions Sports Report live on Bob Long Sports. Today we're going to talk about the offensive line and our man of the hour, the chef, the man himself.
This year, you're going to see all 4 guys run. They all bring a different style.
The quarterback is going to read the defensive end's eyes and make a determination. Am I going to keep this football or am I going to hand it off to the running back? And that is generally the point of the RPO. Look who we have. We have Chris Ferangeli, our guest picker for the evening.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
The coaches at LaSalle are great because they strive for you to be your best.
I was able to maximize my full potential in terms of opportunity in football, wrestling, and lacrosse.
They're going to be pushed to be the best they can be in the classroom, on the field, in the pool, and just overall as a person.
Student first, athlete second. Before you have success on the field, you have to have success in the classroom so you can be on the field.
One thing I think makes LaSalle Athletics stand out are the facilities that we have. One thing I think makes the athletic programs here so strong is definitely the coaching and the staff.
I think I've improved as a competitor here at LaSalle because I'm always being pushed by coaches and by my peers. Seeing my peers work hard makes me want to work harder as well.
No matter what your interests are, every single person here is going to make sure that you're able to fulfill your dreams and what you want to do.
What allows us to keep winning is just our really strong sense of tradition and pride. We know that 30 years before us they won the PCL, so we're going to go out there and we're going to do our best to succeed like the guys before us did.
What does your character look like? Does it bounce back after each setback? Does it stand out by standing up? Does it make good on good intentions? Character is invisible until it's not. Only through action will the world know what it's made of, what you're made of. Find out how you can strengthen the character of your community alongside empowered veterans and families of the fallen at travismanion.org.
I say that LaSalle fuels my passion because it has such great programs with what I'm interested in.
LaSalle affords you the opportunity to get involved in as much as you possibly want to. There's tons of different clubs and activities with any different interest you could have.
No matter what you're doing, you'll be supported by your peers, and LaSalle will become a place that you love to go to and you will want to go to every day.
I think it was pretty easy to make friends. I feel like the most friends I made came through my extracurriculars.
What I love about LaSalle is you could make relationships with other people by getting out of your comfort zone. That's what LaSalle really teaches us, to be open and be open to meeting new people.
You're always going to gain something from clubs. Even if you find out that that club isn't for you, you're still going to pull something away from it, come out with new friends, have new connections.
Getting involved definitely helps you meet new people.
You want to come to LaSalle because you want to be able to explore. You want to be able to try a number of different opportunities we have to offer here.
You're going to really discover what it means to be not only a LaSalle gentleman, but also develop with your own passions and have all these different opportunities to try things that you might not have had otherwise.
All right, welcome back to Archbishop Wood High School. The 2021 Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout at halftime of what is now our game one. Archbishop Wood leading Long Island Lutheran 30-19. Bruce Badgley, Bob Long, our buddy Will Long had to go get ready to play in the next game.
Will Ryan of LaSalle.
Excuse me, Will Ryan.
Yeah, LaSalle College High School, and excited to see him and his team play next. That game's scheduled to tip at 3:15. We'll go live on that next link at 3:15 regardless as to when that game starts, and we'll just let you know when it tips. But as quick as this game has gone, Bruce, I would anticipate that we might be able to do that on time.
And I thought a well-played first half. Obviously, the caliber of these teams really was exhibited by the quality of play, that's for sure. So, and we're off. Lutheran now, or Lou High as they're known. Inside. And that's Diora Resasasi looking for an opening. Oh, and through the hands there of Maria Stolarska. So Archbishop Wood takes over. 7:42 here in the third quarter. Here's Brianna Bowen. Good ball movement around the outside. Inside there to Deja Evans. To Bowen. Goes to the basket. Looks like she got fouled. No call. And the ball will go over to Archbishop Wood. Bowen to inbounds. Little hand back off to her. That's Allie Fleming inside to Rion Allen. Fleming. Allen inside. Good ball movement there to get her under the basket, and she's fouled.
Well, you're absolutely right, Bruce. What they did is they moved that ball from side to side, switching the floor. Right now, in the post, you're never not open. You're just one pass away from being open, and that time, that extra pass creates the angle. She backs down her defender. By the time that ball gets there, there's nothing the defender can do. That's great off-ball movement by Ryan Allen.
And great ball movement, too, of creating that opening. That ball is just whipping through that offensive end. So Allen now, her second is good. So 32-19. Emma Von Essen inside to Kate Koval, and she's fouled. But I tell you what, Kate Koval, the obvious focus of that Lou High offense. She's proved to be a tough defensive task for Wood. But Bowen with the rebound, quickly on the fast break, and inside, it's Allen again, and she's fouled.
Well, and a great extra pass there. That's picture-perfect transition offense, Bruce. And right here, right, you can go up and take that layup, but there's the better pass to Allen, almost finished, but got the contact, shooting 2 at the line.
And the first one is good. And the thing about Wood today, too, is they've gone 8 deep in the rotation and just have not missed a beat. Allen got the second one, so 34-19. So Lou High, and a nice trapping defense there, and a good play there by number 5, Emma Von Essen, to knock it off the Wood player out of bounds, and they'll try it again.
Yeah, it's a great trap, right? It creates a third and even a fourth defender with that half-court stripe and then the sideline.
Resasese, air ball, and that's Rodriguez now. Nakamura looking for Koval inside, but she takes the 3, no good. And a good board there by Allen. Evans. And that's Allie Fleming slowing it down to Bowen. Back to Fleming. Oh, good defensive play there.
Boy, but Archbishop Wood really moving the basketball right now, Bruce.
Yeah.
Creating looks. Sometimes maybe that last pass beyond what was needed there, but it sure looked good, and they're moving the ball all over the floor.
Oh, wide open. Oh, and a beautiful defensive play, but getting the foul there, number 3, Uda Nakamura, or excuse me, Lena Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez going to pick up the foul, but needed there. You don't want to give up that easy 2 underneath the basket. Already 3 team fouls in this half against Lou High.
And that's a 3 for Morgan, no good. And Bowen, oh, you just can't go in there with Koval. She blocked the shot. But Bowen playing some tough defense on the outside on Van Essen. And inside to Koval, nice spin move with the left hand, no good. And Bowen really rips down the rebound. Wow.
Listen, undersized, playing with aggression, taking her space.
Fleming, no good. That's Morgan. And a jump ball.
And we talked to Mike McDonald about this at the half. He wanted to be active on the glass. Well, There it is, right? Undersized Archbishop Wood getting more than their fair share of the rebounds on both the offensive and the defensive end to start the second half, playing aggressively.
Brianna Bowen playing so aggressively, she ripped her hair out of her ponytail on that rebound. So Bowen to inbounds now. Into It's Deja Evans now. Inside to Bowen. She's fearless inside with the left hand. Nice turn move.
Really good finish that time. Bree Bowen, very impressive here this afternoon.
Van Essen now. Oh, she kind of double clutched there. She lost the handle, but Allen on the fast break. That's Allie Fleming finishing.
Oh, what a great finish. Timeout called by Lou High. And Fleming just attacking the basket. Again, Bruce, that defender not in legal guarding position, so she just beats her to the spot, creates the body contact. That negates the shot block. Really good from Archbishop Wood.
Yeah, really good aggression, too. They are really playing with some intensity out there. They are not letting any ball go unchallenged, whether it's the ball on the floor, the pass, the rebounding. Archbishop Wood, that message that, Coach McDonald had for you, that he didn't, like the fact that their opponents were getting a few more offensive rebounds than what he thought. I tell you what, Archbishop Wood has come out with a vengeance going after that ball once it goes up off the basket.
Beg your pardon, we see the graphic on the screen now. Now it does say third quarter. We got me running camera, controls, and color, so that was one part of the digital scoreboard that I forgot to update. So beg your pardon, but you guys know where we are in the game. Mid-third quarter, 5 minutes left to go in this third frame. Bruce Badgley doing a great job on play-by-play for this one, and happy to be with them on color. Bob Long here.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel, because that's exactly what I did last night on my game. We did, for LL Hoops, we did Penn Manor and JP Muskaski last night, and
is that a good game there, Bruce?
It was a very good game. High, good tempo. Any early season game, you like a good tempo. JP McCaskey, though, good team, prevailed. But Penn Manor was a little short-handed, but played very well. So back to action here, and ball stolen away there by Wood. Quickly down to Rhiannon Allen. No good. Ball goes back over to Wood.
Yeah, but if you're Ryan Allen, that's a good shot there, Bruce. I mean, in transition, a good pull-up. You know how good Ryan Allen is from the mid-range. You'll take that all day long. That's a high percentage look.
Bowen. Oh, boy, just a little bit too hard on that. Koval, Laborde, and now Van Essen. Looking for an opening. Oh, almost lost there by Rodriguez. Van Essen, she's trapped, gets out of it. Rodriguez now going to the basket. Resasasi!
Counted in one.
Nice reverse.
Well, and they really needed that, Bruce. The offense has been struggling. That's good ball movement. Little head fake gets Ryan Allen to commit. And just an excellent finish.
So Allen and Bowen going out of the game. And back in, Ava Renninger. And Delaney Finnegan. So
full court pressure for the first time here, Bruce.
Yeah, and it's a little bit difficult for Lou High because it's not like the double dribble, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Renninger kind of lost track of that a little bit, but.
Well, again, coming out of the timeout, Bruce, Lou High need to do something a little bit different. They were getting doubled up heading into that timeout, 38-19. Maybe this is the solution. Pick up the pressure and force all five of Archbishop Wood's
Resasasi! Maybe they found the mismatch inside that they want, along with Koval. So Renninger She takes the 15-footer and nails it. Ava Renninger. I'll tell you what, everybody's had the hot hand for Wood today.
And that's a big bucket there as well, Bruce. Stop the bleeding a little bit.
Oh, Koval just can't stop her getting to the basket.
Now this game has some pace, huh, Bruce?
You got that. It's not that it didn't have the pace, but I think both teams just playing at a higher level offensively. So Renninger now. And that's Delaney Finnegan, no good. Lou High now, Van Essen quickly up court, fast break. The runner is no good. Resasasi from three this time. Wow, in and out. Diora Resasasi getting hot here in the third quarter for Lou High. But still Wood maintains an 11-point lead, 40-29. We're down to about 2:15 to go here at quarter number 3. Fleming. That's Finnegan now, looking for an opening. And that's Emily Now's no good.
Yeah, it was blocked, Bruce. Good pursuit.
Resasasi, the fake, the drive, the layup. Dior Resasasi and a timeout. Down to 9, got it down to double digits, Bob. 1:42 to go here in quarter number 3.
And that time just beating Archbishop Wood's defense down the floor in transition. A good head fake on the baseline and a strong finish. Now we got ourselves a ball game, Bruce. 1:41 to go in the third quarter, and it's a 9-point contest.
Yeah, Diora Resasasi has had a beautiful third quarter here. Kate Koval has still played well inside. I think the run started when Coach McDonald, brought out Allen and Bowen out of the lineup. And that's kind of when Lou High took off.
Yep. No, you're absolutely right about that. And it gets interesting now because the decision has to be made about, who are you going to throw back out there? Are you riding those starting 5 the rest of the way? Do they have 9.5 minutes left in them, right? The last minute 40 plus 4 minutes, or make that 8 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Well, it looks like Bowen and Allen are coming back into the lineup for Archbishop Wood. And Lou High needs somebody to inbound, here comes Wood. Kind of waiting to see. The full court pressure is on again. And Allen now.
When in doubt, right?
Yeah, give it to your best player. Renninger now. Bowen looking for an opening. Doing the weave outside and cutting to the basket here. That's Fleming, no good. Koval the board, and now a chance to take it down to 7 here for Lou High. Koval turns. Nice defense there. Help defense by Bowen. And the rebound there for Deja Evans. Bowen quickly up court. Allen got it. Wow, what a weapon.
Oh, you talk about a swing. That's a 6-point swing. Lou High had a great look from beyond the arc. Drawn by that triple team inside. And you know what? Just a miss there and a run out creates the opportunity for Wood.
Resasasi, good defense there by Ava Renninger. Koval inside the left hand, a little bit short.
Yeah, just didn't quite get it over the front rim.
Allie Fleming to Renninger. Boy, Lou High's really picked up the defensive intensity here in the third quarter. Renninger now going right to the basket, and it's blocked by Koval. Nakamura, and it's no good.
Boy, there's a lot of contact there.
My.
There is a lot of contact underneath there, not called on that left-handed layup opportunity. Let's get another look here. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it was just passing ships in the night there. That swat looked like it got her on the wrist, but you slow it down to 50% speed. Maybe not. Then the loose ball foul goes against Lou High. 1.7 seconds left in the quarter.
Well,
I think you're just trying to get it in here.
Allen now, she fires it, no good. So, you know, as you talked about, Bob, Lou High had an opportunity to cut the lead till 7, just a few minutes before the end of the quarter, and we end the quarter with Archbishop Wood holding a 43-31 advantage. I'll tell you what, you know, when Coach McDonald took out Allen and Bowen out of the lineup, that's when Lou High really took command out there. But he inserts them back in the lineup before the end of the quarter, gets that lead up to double digits as we head to the final stanza.
So one of our favorite segments here is, where are you at? We ask that on Bob Long Sports whenever we're broadcasting the game. So that means tell us where you're watching the game from. Either comment on the YouTube stream, or what would really help us is if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and then comment on the YouTube stream, or tweet at us on Twitter at Bob Long Sports. Let us know where you're watching the game from, and we'll give you a shout out on the air. Phil checks in and says, thanks for the great coverage for all these games to Bob and crew. Bruce, you're the crew there. So appreciate it as always. Newman Goretti Hoops, disappointed they couldn't be here, but really enjoying watching the game. That's from South Philadelphia. And then Alex Weems. Alex, we appreciate it, buddy. He says, Bob Long, you are the man. I don't know, man. I don't think you know enough people, I guess. But no, in all seriousness, I really, really appreciate the support. And it's been fun to get out here and fun to meet all you folks around the Philadelphia area, all you basketball junkies.
Well, Wood starting the fourth quarter, picking up the defensive intensity out high, trapping defense, and a foul.
Goes against Archbishop Wood. I think Ryan Allen.
Yeah, I think it was on Allen.
That's just the third team foul against Archbishop Wood here in the second half.
So Lou High now to inbounds again. It's Nakamura to Emma Van Essen. Emma's done a great job handling the ball for Lou High in this game. Oh, cutting to the basket. That was Uda Nakamura, and it's stolen away by Wood. Here's Shannon Morgan. Looking for some help. Inside to Bowen.
I don't know if she can dribble. I don't think she can.
And Deja Evans, no good. Bowen, boy, I tell you, she's been tough on the board. She goes up strong, no good. Evans knocked it out of bounds. Going to go over to Long Island Lutheran.
Yeah, it was really nicely done there by Bowen. First on understanding that she didn't have a dribble there, right? She kind of knocked that ball to the ground in trying to corral it, recognizing that counted as a dribble, able to find a cutting teammate, and then corralling an offensive rebound. Didn't end up in points, but a great offensive possession for Bree Bowen.
Koval now away from the basket, and oh gosh, he threw that one away, unfortunately. So turnover gives it over to Archbishop Wood. Shannon Morgan hands it off. Bowen now, nice give and go to Allen. Wasn't there, but that's Fleming, no good. And Evans can't handle it. It goes out of bounds over to Lou High.
Oh, that's great offense, Bruce. All you can ask for. Creating a step into the three, wide open look there. Those are going to go in more than they're not. Great offensive execution by Archbishop Wood.
Resasasi to Koval. Oh, just no good. A little bit too hard off the glass.
I'll say the same thing there, Bruce. That's great execution there by Lou High, getting the ball in a good look to its best player.
Allen, no good. Lou High, the board. Nakamura quickly down court. Takes it right to the basket against Bonobo on the block. Beautiful defense by Bree Bowen there.
Yeah, Bree Bowen tracking back. Doesn't get into the body. It's a good job there. Understanding the arms and the length are going to do the job for her. Avoiding the contact, great job defensively.
Oh, wide open is Van Essen, no good. Oh, and a tangle between Allen and Koval. And we've got a foul. It looks like it's going to be on Koval.
Yep. Well, that's a tie-up we may see not just here today, but maybe at the next level. These are both going to be D1 and pretty darn good D1 basketball players in the future. Koval and Allen.
So full court pressure down by Lehigh. Quickly, that's handled by Shannon Morgan. Morgan in trouble. She finds Evans. Evans to Bowen. And the three there by Fleming.
And that's why you stay with it, right? That's the same look that Fleming got on that great offensive set before. You know she's a great shooter. Give her that same look, step into the three, knock it down. 15-point lead for Archbishop Wood.
Bree Bowen, tough defense outside. Koval now drives, no good. She's had some tough luck going to the basket this quarter. And that's a deep one there, no good by Shannon Morgan. And fighting for the rebound was Evans, and it's stolen away by Nakamura. And she carried the ball on the sideline, gonna give it back to Archbishop Wood. Boy, I tell you what, fast-paced action, both ends of the floor, defensive intensity way up on both teams, Bob.
Well, you see Morgan come to the bench. She has a lot of family involved. A sister who was a star for this Archbishop Wood team. Her brother won a Catholic League championship several years ago on the boys soccer team. And now she's writing her own chapter, state champion last year, opportunity for more this year.
Yeah, quite a bloodline there, absolutely. So at the line, Ava Renninger. And coming in is Delaney Finnegan and Kara Meredith. Coming to the bench there, Deja Evans, who's played really, I tell you what, there isn't an Archbishop Wood player who hasn't played tough inside tonight, or this afternoon. Renninger no good, Kowal, the rebound, and quickly up is Lehigh. Down 46-31 with about 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go, Bob. Got to have some sense of urgency on the offensive end now.
You're absolutely right, but you got to get the right look as well, Bruce. Long way coming back. Empty possessions can't happen in a comeback effort.
Van Essen quickly to Rodriguez. Baseline, got it!
Okay, that's a pretty good look there.
Wood quickly back up. Ava Renninger. And Renninger takes the jumper, no good. Koval keeps it alive, but Allen tracks it down.
And now they're in no hurry, Bruce. Reset the half-court offense, get the look you want.
Boy, at the high post there, that's Finnegan to Brianna Bowen.
So good, so good. A little wheel route there, it almost looked like from Bowen. Run the circle, now a giveaway.
Allen, Renninger, she takes it herself with the left hand. 50-33, they're running away with it in a timeout by Lehigh. 3:32 remaining in this one, Bob.
Oh, I loved 2 possessions ago, Bruce. Bowen, the off-ball movement to get to that strong side block, the feed to get that assist, and then on the other end, just to give away, Ryan Allen leads the break. Nicely done by Archbishop Wood, aggressive to the basket. And now feel very well in control with 3.5 minutes to go.
Well, aggressive to the basket, I think, has been the entire second half for Archbishop Wood. They came out with a great deal of intensity. You could tell that was going to be the message that Mike McDonald was going to carry in to the team at halftime, and they've carried that message out on the floor this half. They've played aggressive defense, offensively going after the basket. and rebounding especially aggressively. So hats off to Mike McDonald and this Archbishop Wood team.
We got folks checking in from Reading.
All right.
VTech, I think that's referring to Blacksburg, Virginia. Certainly my apologies if that's not what that comment is, but appreciate everybody checking in here today.
Resasasi, a deep one. Oh! Diora Resasasi.
Well, they certainly needed that one. That's a heck of a shot. That is from distance.
That is from almost NBA range. Nice fake there. Drive to the basket by Delaney Finnegan and a jump ball.
Yep, and the alternate possession will keep it here, Bruce. 2:58 to play in the fourth quarter.
So Wood ball now. You know, despite being up by 14, they're aggressively still going after the basketball, or the basket. Bowen taking their time inside to Allen. Yeah, they're being patient. They're going to look for their shot.
You got to make Lehigh come to you.
And nice turn there by Kara Meredith.
And it's a lot of that perimeter passing and then back cutting behind inside to get that look. Mike McDonald teaching it and Archbishop Wood executing it to perfection.
Look at how high that defense is for Archbishop Wood. Koval now backing in, turning around and fires it in.
A rocket off the backboard, 30.
And a foul there, Emma Von Essen. Time to almost start fouling, down by 14 here with 2:09 to go.
Sure, and that's the 8th team foul. So front end of the 1-and-1 coming up here for Archbishop Wood.
Looks like we've got Delaney Finnegan going to the line. One in the bonus here. And she got the first one. So the bonus coming, 53-38, and she got the second. So up to a 16-point lead with 2:09 to go. Pretty tall order here for Lehigh right now.
Archbishop Wood, they've challenged themselves, 0-2 on the year, played nationally rated types of teams. Yeah, I think anybody that knew what was going on in high school basketball in Pennsylvania knew that 0-2 didn't mean much. They are playing a brutal non-league schedule. This game, just one of them. Lehigh's going to win a ton of basketball games. They smoked a team last night, 1-4 now on the year for Lehigh. Smoked a team last night without their best player. That's getting consideration for national rankings themselves. So just so everybody knows what they're watching here today, watching some of the best girls basketball that you're going to find anywhere. And Archbishop Wood answering the bell, Bruce.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially the second half. I mean, the aggression that they've shown on both ends of the floor, defensively, offensively, and I think that they've really taken some work for the high percentage shot on offense. Gotten into good offensive rhythm almost each and every time down the floor. No quick shots. Just a great job.
And remember to stay with us. It won't be long until we're back here for a 3:15 tip between LaSalle College High School and the reigning state champs at the 6A, the large school level in Pennsylvania, the Reading Red Knights. Fresh off a big victory themselves, 26 points and comfortably against District 3 foe Exeter. LaSalle 3-0 on the year, and they've been playing well also. They got high expectations. I think this is one of the games you're really excited for across the state of Pennsylvania today, Bruce.
Yeah, absolutely. You always like these untraditional matchups. Now, I guess the last time that they played, wasn't that in the PIAA up in Reading just a couple years ago?
That's right, round of 16. It was in at Governor Mifflin Intermediate School. Reading was technically the home team as the higher seed out of District 3. And LaSalle won that game 45-42.
And Bree Bowen, the first, knocks it in there.
And they won that game on a game-winning 3 in the final 2 seconds by junior Jake Timby, who's now playing college basketball at Catholic University.
So Bowen makes them both. (56-38). Wood pulling away here down the stretch. Koval, no good. Oh, man. That was Lena Rodriguez fouling. Looks like Shannon Morgan will be going to the line for Archbishop Wood. Down to 1:32. Pretty much a foregone conclusion right now, Bob.
Yep, I'm sorry, on the other end there. It was I think Ryan Allen caught a little elbow, inadvertently, of course, from Koval. Slow to get back.
But she looks to be okay.
Oh, she's certainly fine, but yeah, just kind of jarring there in the moment.
Yeah, well, you don't like to see your best player take an elbow, that's for sure. So Morgan with the first one, and good job there by Coach McDonald taking Ryan Allen out. Just a great game for her today. She really makes this Archbishop team go, and no good there on the second. Nakamura drives a scoop shot, no good. Delaney Finnegan there over to Morgan.
$1:15 to go here, Bruce.
And they're just going to go through the weave. Oh, knocked out of bounds there. Diora Resisasi knocked it out of Bree Bowen's hands. So Wood retains possession, down to 1:08 to go. And Bowen, there's no bring the ball out. I mean, she's just going right after the basket.
Well, when you have that good of a seal, yeah, you have to give up the basketball if you're on the baseline there. Great feed, but really, more importantly, great seal by Bree Bowen.
And she goes to the line. And's got the first one. 57-38. You know, Bob, the score really isn't indicating how close this game was through 3 quarters. I mean, it kind of got out of hand here in quarter number 4, but you know, I just go back to the fact that, you know, Lou High had a chance to cut this down to 7 points in the 3rd quarter, and give credit to Archbishop Wood for kind of weathering that storm and pulling away here in quarter number 4.
Yeah,
under a minute to go.
You're absolutely right about that. It's been an excellent game, and you know, the one thing I know we wish we saw was Paris Clark, and if we had a chance to see her play, it would have been special. But most important, it's a long season ahead. Make sure she's good to go the rest of the way, and we wish her and Lou High the best as the year goes on here.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely keep an eye on both of these teams. The rest of the
shouldn't be hard, Bruce. They're going to be playing long after a lot of teams are done. That means they're going deep in their respective state playoffs.
Well, Bree Bowen coming out of the game. That's as an intense a player as you're going to find anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. And the second one is no good. That's Resisasi with the rebound. Quickly to Koval, a runner, a little out of control there. And brought down and fouled. That's going to be Raina Ratliff going to the line here for Archbishop Wood now. And
so, Bruce,
30 seconds to go.
Yeah, the other thing we want to make sure everybody does is hangs on. Hang on for the end of this one, because we are going to head down courtside after this, and I'm going to interview one of the Archbishop Wood Vikings victorious here today. So, Bruce, when the game ends, we'll just have you come on over here and manage the camera as I go down and get some interviews.
Yeah, we have to, hey, look, we have to do our logistical instructions on,
right.
on the air too here, you know. That's
Indeed.
The way it goes.
There's no, like, in your ear.
You're the director and you're on air. So,
right.
You know, I mean, that's kind of what happens. So, Raina Ratliff at the line here for Wood. Coach McDonald clearing the bench as we're down to 30.6 seconds remaining. And that's no good. Rebound. Oh, that's a nice shot there by Michaela Duffy.
And a jump ball, alternate possession should give it to Lou High.
Which it does.
20 seconds left in this one. Archbishop Wood will be victorious in game one of the Diane Mosco Foundation Shootout, Bruce.
It's a great afternoon of basketball. That's Van Essen, no good. Resasasi tracks it down. Drives right to the basket and in. Diora Resasasi, I tell you, she's had a good second half for Lou High. And that does it. 58-43. Archbishop Wood victorious over the Long Island Lutheran. So, Bob, why don't you go ahead down and get your interview there, and we'll switch over to our camera. Thanks, everybody, for hanging with us here on Bob Long Sports. Logistically, working through the details as Bob heads down to the floor.
Right here, just 90 seconds if you're good. All right, and the camera's up that way. Bruce is up there behind the camera. We got Bree and Ryan here with us. Guys, heck of a game against a regional power in Lou High. What went well out there for you?
Yeah, I mean, we shared the ball, we ran our offense, and that's kind of what we did through our first two games. And so just to come out here and get a win is awesome.
Yeah, coming off of a loss from two really good teams from our last tournament, we just played together and shared the ball, and we were really hungry for a win.
What do you think when it comes to scheduling this way? I know Mike put you guys through a gauntlet, and you still have that to go. A lot of big games coming up. What do you think that does for you as the season goes on?
Yeah, I mean, these games set us up for the PCL. I mean, they help us with competition, physicality, and just setting us up for when we play in the PCL, hopefully winning the championship again.
This competition prepares us to play in the PCL and prepares us to win championships every year, so it's just the best for our team.
Well, really appreciate the time. We'll let you go back into the locker room. Congrats on the win. Thank you. Bree Bowen, Ryan Allen with us here post-game on Bob Long Sports. Stay with us in about a half an hour. We'll get started for LaSalle against reigning state champion Reading High School. Thanks to Bruce up there. Great job. Thanks to Will Ryan for helping us. And I'm Bob Long.